Oskar Schindler was a German businessman who became an unexpected hero during one of the darkest times in history. At the start of World War II, Schindler was a businessman seeking profit, looking to take advantage of the cheap Jewish labor in Nazi-occupied Poland. He established an enamelware factory in Kraków, employing Jewish workers to produce goods for the Nazi war effort. His initial motivations were selfish, driven by the allure of wealth and the opportunities provided by the Nazi regime. However, as Schindler witnessed the brutality of the Nazis and saw the horrific treatment of Jews, his perspective began to shift. Over time, Schindler transformed from a profiteer to a humanitarian who would risk everything to save as many lives as possible. The turning point came when Schindler realized the full scale of the Nazi genocide and the mass extermination of the Jewish people. As the brutal realities of the Holocaust unfolded before him, Schindler made a decisive choice to use his factory as a refuge for the Jews under his protection. In a series of strategic moves, Schindler bribed Nazi officials and used his influence to keep his workers from being sent to concentration camps. His factory, which once produced war materials for the Nazi regime, became a sanctuary where Jewish people could find safety against all odds. Over time, Schindler would save over 1,200 Jewish lives, each person carefully placed on Schindler's list, a list that would become a symbol of salvation during one of humanity's darkest times. Schindler's actions were not driven by heroism alone, but by an overwhelming moral duty. He risked his wealth, his safety, and his reputation to save those who were deemed expendable by the Nazis. While many might have turned a blind eye, Schindler used his wealth and influence to subvert the Nazi system from within. He took risks that others wouldn't dare to take, paying bribes, using his business connections, and leveraging his status as a member of the Nazi Party to shield his workers from certain death. The cost of Schindler's heroism was high. He spent all of his fortune to save as many Jews as he could. By the end of the war, Schindler was penniless, having sacrificed everything to ensure his workers' safety. He went from being a man focused on profit to a man who understood that some things are far more valuable than wealth, like the lives of others. Schindler's legacy is an example of the power of individual action in the face of unimaginable evil. His actions show that even in the most oppressive systems, one man can make a difference and save lives. Schindler's story proves that humanity and compassion can thrive even in the darkest times. The story of Oskar Schindler remains a beacon of hope and inspiration. His transformation from a Nazi collaborator to a savior of Jewish lives is a testament to the power of courage, integrity, and selflessness. Schindler's legacy lives on through the survivors he saved, their families, and the generations that continue to learn about his incredible actions. Delve into history's epic battles and the minds behind them. Subscribe to Minecraft Dark Psychology